United Way is such an amazing organization, loaded with people that know how to do things I don't know how to do. Just like everybody else in the entire workforce of the world. I don't know how to do what I do. I don't know how to do what anybody else does. The United Way knows how to do what they do, and what they do is they help people.
Well, I give because I think people need to give. As a community member, as a human being, I think we need to give to each other, give each other a helping hand. When we need it. I mean, tomorrow it could be you, it could be me. Need that helping hand. So I just feel like it's our duty as members of the community to help each other. And who does it better than United Way does? I mean, who paints it with a broader brush? United Way does. They have more programs. I think they give to the Salvation Army and the Red Cross, and so your dollars that go to United Way, I mean, it goes to a broader group of people than just about any other organizations I can think of.
As a youngster, my family needed help, and now it's time that to pay back or to give back those that helped me. Maybe it's not the same programs that I used when I was a young person, but now I can give back to in a different way. A lot of people don't have the time to go out and help or give more time or money. But instead of seeing it as money, you can see it as an hour of pay. Whether that's it's a little bit or it depends on what your pay is. It doesn't really matter. But at least you're contributing time. Don't see it as money, but you can see it as time. I think giving is really important, and when you see leaders in the city being passionate about it, I think we should follow that role, and it's good for us to give.
I've been donating since 1990, I believe, and I guess because I had a big brother between the ages of 6 and 9. I lived in a boys' home called Boys Country down in Houston, and if it wasn't for him, Dougal Cameron, I still remember his name, and the other two people that were important to me back then, Mr. and Mrs. Charles Towery, I probably would have been a bad kid. I probably would have grown up in prison, honestly, if it wouldn't have been for those three people. I saw him 7 years later, after I had gotten out of there, and I actually moved back up here to Amarillo, was fixing to get adopted. And I saw him 7 years later. He had 7 kids. It was unbelievable, but it was pretty awesome to see him again, But it was a big thing to me.
He recognized you?
He did. He actually did. We met at a Denny's and ate breakfast. So it was pretty cool. I think about him and the other two people that really turned my life around.
I've always felt like that the ultimate beneficiaries, one way or another, directly or indirectly, of what the United Way does are children, because we change our world by changing our kids. And if a kid is born into a home of abuse, or whether that be physical abuse, drug abuse, addiction, if we can work with those people to learn how to get out of those circles and out of those cycles, those kids don't grow up that way, and they don't repeat those things. We feed, we teach, we help people find jobs, we train people for jobs, we help people when they need help, whether that be a meal, a night in a bed, job training, so many things that are beyond my ability to describe to you in great detail.